Hi, I'm Eric Siegel with ericstrains.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing Lionel's new Boy Scouts of America Ready to Run O-Gauge train set. As you may or may not know, 2010 marks the 100th anniversary of the Boy Scouts of America, and so Lionel made this set to celebrate that anniversary. Now, in my opinion, this set is special for two reasons. First of all, if you've got a youngster in the family, particularly a young Boy Scout, this could make a great birthday or Christmas present, and it's a great way for a youngster to get into the hobby without spending a fortune. On the other hand, if you're a collector, this set could be interesting to you as well, because it is a special set celebrating a special anniversary, and all the cars have markings celebrating that anniversary. So for that reason, I think this set can have appeal for collectors as well. The set comes with the engine and the tender, a Boxcar, a Bulkhead Flat Car, a Derrick Car, and then a Work Caboose. It also comes with an oval of Lionel's easy-to-use fast track and an 80-watt transformer. The entire set comes packaged in an attractive box that celebrates the 100th anniversary of the Boy Scouts, and it also comes with a commemorative patch. I'll show you the patch and the box at the end of this video. The engine that comes with this set is the typical 080 steam engine that Lionel puts in a lot of their starter sets. It's a conventionally controlled engine, which means it does not have any sort of digital command system inside of it. It runs on the classic forward, neutral, reverse type of operation, just like classic Lionel trains. Most of the detailing on this engine is molded into the body, and that's a concession to keep the price point low, but there's still some nice features about this little guy. You've got an operating headlight up here, an operating smoke unit, a separately applied bell right here, you've got some separately applied handrails, and some nice valve gear detail down here. There are two figures in the back of the cab. The tender has a plastic body, which is typical for a starter set, and there's a non-operating headlight on the back of the tender. There are a few bonus features on this engine that Lionel doesn't usually put on their starter set engines. For one, you've got a die-cast operating coupler up here on the front of the engine, which is pretty rare. You've got die-cast trucks on the tender, and you've got a die-cast operating coupler on the back of the tender. And then inside of the tender, instead of the typical air whistle that most starter sets have, you've got a digital whistle. The paint on the engine and the rest of the set is very cleanly applied. I couldn't find any mistakes at all. Right here on the engine, the number is 1910, and that references the year that the Boy Scouts were founded. Right here it says Boy Scouts of America, and then you've got the emblem for the Boy Scouts right there. The Boxcar is probably the nicest car in the entire set. You've got sprung die-cast trucks and couplers. Got a metal brake wheel up here. There's a 100 on the door for the 100th anniversary of the Boy Scouts. And then you've got various Boy Scout images on the side of the car. And back here it says BSA 2010. And then on the other side of the Boxcar you've got even more images. Right here it says 1910 to 2010. And then it says Boy Scouts of America, and you've got the Boy Scouts logo there. The Bulkhead Flat Car is also nicely done. You've got die-cast sprung trucks and couplers. You've got 3 metal wheels. Up here you've got 2 log loads, and on each side of the log load it says BSA, and then you've got the little Boy Scout logo. And these log loads detach from the car, so that gives you a little extra play value for youngsters. The Derrick Car is a neat little car. You've got die-cast sprung trucks and couplers and a metal brake wheel just like the other cars. Down here is a nice colorful Boy Scout logo, and the road name is BSAX, just like on the Bulkhead Flat Car. On the boom of the crane itself, on either side it says "Do a good turn daily, be prepared." There are 2 adjustment knobs on the crane back here. This one right here adjusts the height of the hook, and this one right here raises and lowers the boom. The crane does rotate 360 degrees, like that. And then finally, when the car is not in use or when you need to pack it away, if you pull this black tab here, it releases this red piece, and it all comes down so that you can pack it away. The last car in the outfit is this nice Work Caboose. Again, you've got die-cast sprung trucks and couplers and a metal brake wheel on the back. Down here you've got another colorful Boy Scout logo, and it says Boy Scouts of America. Around the bed you've got several colorful Boy Scout logos, and there's 3 different ones on the other side. In the bed you've got 3 sets of wheels that you can use for the crane. I'll show you that in a minute. Right here it says celebrating the adventure, continuing the journey. And finally, the interior of the caboose is illuminated. You've got power rollers on each truck, and the windows are frosted so you get a lighted caboose, but you don't have to see any of the wires inside the caboose. Now, in case you don't know, I'll show you how this Derrick car works with the Work Caboose. A youngster would rotate the crane around like this, and then lower the hook. Put one of these wheel sets onto the hook, and pick it up, and then carry it over to wherever he wanted to carry it. Or vice versa, he could pick something up off the track and then put it over in the Work Caboose. In addition to the train itself, the set also comes with an oval of Lionel's Fast Track. Now, if you've never used Lionel's Fast Track, this is what it looks like. These are two straight sections, and it's really easy to put together. All you do is just line up the pins and snap it together like that. It's that easy. And then to pull it apart, it's just as easy. So it's really easy to assemble, and then under one of the straight sections there's a set of wires, and these would go out to the transformer, so it's a breeze to set this up. This is the transformer that comes with the set. It's an 80-watt transformer, and that's a little bit of a bonus because a lot of Lionel starter sets come with the cheaper 40-watt transformer, but this comes with the nice 80-watt transformer. You've got your throttle control right here, a bell button, a whistle button, and a direction button, and this light comes on when the power is on. On the back of the transformer, you've got two power terminals. One is for the track, and one is for any accessories that you might want to run. This is the attractive box that the set is packaged in. You can see right here it says BSA 2010, 100 Years of Scouting. We've got two holographic stickers here, as well as a seal down here to let you know that this is an officially licensed product of the Boy Scouts. And if the train were in the box right now, you'd be able to see the engine and the tender through clear plastic windows down here. And then finally, we've got a handle up here for easy transport. And then finally, sort of the icing on the cake for this set is that it comes with this commemorative patch, which I think is really cool from a collector's standpoint. In the middle here, you've got the Lionel logo, and then it's got train tracks around here with a Boy Scout logo on either side. And then around that, it says 100 Years of Scouting, celebrating the adventure, continuing the journey. So that about wraps it up for this review. I think this is a nice little starter set. The price is just right for someone who's getting into O-Gauge and doesn't want to spend a lot of money. And I think there's also some appeal for collectors as well. If you're interested in getting one of these sets, you can buy them from today's sponsor, Legacy Station. You can get to them at www.legacystation.com, or you can give them a call at 770-339-7780. Now, anyway, I'm Eric Siegel, and I'll see you next time.